put some natural oil in his Fuchicoma.
Natural oil. Natural oil. Oil. Natural oil. Oil. Natural oil. Natural oil. Natural oil. Oil. Natural oil.
I'm the guy, and I watched another episode of Ghost in the Shell, episode 5. This one was another great episode. So far, every episode has just gotten better, one after the other, and I'm seriously impressed with this show. The only thing I really wish is that I just want it a little longer. So many episodes I've watched and to finish, and I'm just like, oh, come on. It's over. I mean, it's crazy because it is following this. It's like it's all here, and it's following each chapter the exact same way. But oh man, it is just blasting through, and it's just so sad. But we don't talk about sadness in this channel. We talk about optimism and happiness and all the fun things of life, like cookies. Cookies are pretty great. But we're starting off in the section. I don't know if it's actually the Section 9 warehouse base, I'm not sure, but it's one of the public securities. And Motoko's looking amazing, as usual. Let me just... There we go. Although she's looking a little sad. I love the outfit. The very cool outfit. And they're transporting a think tank, I believe, which is a big boy, and Motoko specifically tells the Fuchicoma to not touch it. And of course the Fuchikomas are little mischievous little pests, and they'll touch everything. Before all this though, Bato is talking about the fact that he's been like rigging these weapons and testing them all on the firing range and everything. And he's got blisters on his hands. He's like, these are real! These are real blisters! And she's like, whatever, I don't really care. But she's talking about apparently with an attachment, or without an attachment, the cartridge comes out the top, and she's complaining that it might jam. And it's upsetting Bato. So it's kind of funny. I swear, every frame with Motoko and Bato, you always have a great expression, and this is just a good one too. Yeah, back to Fuchicoma. He's a wee bit happy there's a giant tank right in front of him, and he wants to have a play. So he's going to stick his little thing inside the think tank, and he's going to invade its brain, essentially. Also, the effect, like this sort of breaking pixelated distortion effect, is really cool, and it does happen again. I think it's a really good one they used. It's, I really enjoyed the different effects in this episode. So yeah, he's plonking himself inside it, realizing it's just a brain, there's nothing special about it. And then he gets a little bit more, and he's like, oh, what is this? Oh. And he's like, I can feel you, I can touch, there's something really important, oh my god! He's becoming one! And douche. Major's like, stop that. You're my armor, get over here. He's so sad though, look at him. He's like, oh, but I found something profound. And the Fuchikoma's memories are strange, because he forgot what it was. He legit just forgot what it was. But anyway. Yeah, so... To the Fuchikomas, incredibly important means classified as a top priority item. So, yeah. There are little tests when it comes to secrets. Then we got the intro. As we do, we skip. I love these goggles. They're like probably night vision / thermal goggles of some kind, but looks great. And the freeze frame's really nice here too. You got the background and stuff, and then you got the cool atmosphere of the snow. So here the Fuchikomas once again are being mischievous. They are all complaining that they are getting normal synthetic oil, which they don't appreciate. They say Bato gives his natural oil. And she's like, well, Bato's an idiot. And they're all like, what is it? They're doing like this crazy, yeah, there they are. They're all appearing on screen. They're all shouting, we want oil, we want oil. And then they're like, wah! Yeah, I'll put the sound on. I want to hear the noise they make. It's so funny.
You don't want trouble with stuff like ants and mold, do you? Now be quiet and keep surveilling the subject.
And he's like, Bato gives us his natural oil. So they're actually doing escort / security on Aramaki right now with a Russian, I don't know if it's like a dignitary or some sort of informant. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's informant or what, but I think it's an informant or someone high up that he has to talk to. There's Togus there as well, who's helping with the observations and security. They're just getting her into her, looks like a Chinook helicopter, and she has some sort of pod which she's transporting, which is interesting. You don't get the full idea what they were talking about, you just get the gist. Like, most of what she tells him, he already knows. Like, there's some, I think there's a general or a major who's doing something currently. But yeah, there you go. It's like a little pod she just sits in, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, they have the little meeting. Everyone's happy because they're done. They can move on. And now they're somewhere above Itoru Betsu, which to me is like a den of scum and villainy, which is one of the best lines ever to describe someone. So they're after this guy called, I think it's Coyle. He's a 26-year-old cyborg who was smuggled into the country. And they're saying that he also has connections with some Sagawa CEO or is like a general guy. So basically it's illegal what they're doing, and they're basically going to go get him. They talk about the fact he has this cybotic arm that reaches from all the way here, all the way to his shoulder blade, which is like, damn, that's a big arm. Major's talking about the place, saying, isn't this a place that's like, you know, full of crazy shit and some other things have happened. I like the gauntlets they're wearing. I believe Togus is wearing them too, but they're blue. Look pretty cool. Yeah, this Coil fella. I like this little detail here as well. Ishikawa here is oiling his gun. Keep it, maintenance and everything, which is what you should do with your guns. Keep them nice and safe and protected and nicely cleaned up. I like that little detail. Got some hairy knuckles too. Yeah, Coyle looks he's got like sort of like the Buddhist, kind of a Buddhist look to him. It's kind of interesting. I think it's Buddhist. I don't want to be a complete muppet and be like, yep, definitely Buddhist. That's definitely. But he's got like the beaded necklace and stuff, and he's got like the long robe kind of thing. So yeah, it's cool. So Bato is at the shooting range teaching recruits how to shoot a gun. The guy in the back, I believe, is probably the one who's just scoring everyone, and Bato's the one who's getting them to do it right. Look at him. Yeah, there we go, that's a good image. That gun's big, considering how big Bato is as well. Yeah, he's being called off to join the major and the team. So he's like, yeah, let's go! And he's very happy. And this guy's complaining about his gun being jammed. Bato says, clean it, you idiot. And he's like, ugh, man. I like this as well. This is a very cool atmosphere, like the snow and the lights reflecting and things. This is above Itorobatsu. They're landing in, they're landing a couple people in the cargo, like, port. And they're using Fuchikomas to land them safely and invisible. You see here. I love the way he just goes, I'll see you there, woo! He's like, see you later, woo! Off he goes. Yeah, landing there. Now, they have a little bunch of people watching them. But we don't find that out yet. I like this as well. They're like the loading all around in the Fuchikomas. Which is nice. Once again, they've got like really cool like details. Plus the details in general, just in the artwork, like just you look around and there's just detail in like the cabling and the metalwork and stuff like that. It's great. Farmer's looking good. So Major's getting dropped off onto this big building here. Actually, is it this one? Yeah, she got dropped off in the building and now she's entering the main like city, which is literally just a crazy place full of mentals. Like, there's there's two guys riding a tank. There's just like punk-looking people from Mad Max hanging about. This is a great image of just like what type of people hang about in this place. Like, you got people with tattoos, you got people almost half naked, you got dudes in a wheelchair that has like exhaust come off of it and stuff. Was this before the thing happened? Yeah, I mean, look at this. There's like a T-Rex skeleton skull just like chilling with sparks shooting out of it and stuff. Now that's an image. That's a good image. So, Fuchikoma, once again, are being mischievous little shits. You notice there's something on this, on the girl's, their table, which is, I'm not entirely sure it is. It's some type of device that probably has data on it he wants. And, he's like, I'll give you my arm for it. And they realize it's like a window shopper and they're like, tell him to piss off. And they're like, no, get away, this is ours. And because Fuchikomas are just so adorably mischievous and just how they are, he grabs it and runs. I love how he runs off. Yeah, he finds out, he rips the card out and basically it's useless. Like, it should be fine. It's like, oh, maybe not. Yeah, this is the guy that one of the guys that are going to investigate who's detected that the stealth Fuchikomas have dropped in. It's funny, this part. It's like, impressive. And the guy behind him is like, oh, thank you, sir. It's like, not you. It meant the technology of stealth, essentially. It's like, cool guy. Curious who got that picture. Yeah, like here again, like the detail, just, you got the panels, all the different buttons, the switches, the lights and everything. It's great. Didn't have to. He could have just had like a flat panel, a couple of switches and buttons, done. But nah, this one's crazy. There he is. He's looking a little upset that he wasn't thanked. So, they were told that Coyle was arriving on a maglev train, which they were surprised about, but I think it's the idea that it's easier for him to board without anyone being suspicious over like a plane or something else. So, Bato was told that the guy... Oh, I missed out a part. So, the chief got a guy that Bato sent up called Yano, which is someone he's been training with. And he sent him to meet with Coyle. Now the issue with that is Coyle is an extremely dangerous man. And, well... he got killed. And Bato is extremely pissed off. And now he wants revenge. Which is rightful. Because it was pretty much his own fault for suggesting him in the first place. Especially when he wasn't ready for such a crazy op. But yeah, it's... he's dead. And he's gonna Ishikawa's gonna make sure the body's all set up and done. Yeah, he's pissed off the chief. So, an interesting part here. Like, Ishikawa's giving him the money to sort the body out. Perfectly normal, makes sense. The Fuchikoma, they don't understand death. Like, in most sci-fi shows, or just shows in general when it involves a robot. He just says, why don't I just fix him up? It's not a big deal. Like, yeah, if that was a thing that would be possible, sure. But of course, Fuchikomas work on a logic of a robot. They get damaged, they get destroyed, they'll get like their AI memories or whatever just put into another machine, or part of the legs will get fixed up, whatever. You can't do that with human, and they never understand that. This part's great. Like, the place is chaotic, people have guns, they're just shooting everywhere, they don't give a shit. This guy notices a major, I can't remember what he calls her. Probably some sort of cyberized mutant or something, I don't know. Probably thinks she's like an authority or something like that. But look, the guy's first idea is to stick a hatchet in the back of her, well, in her back. And then she just unloads, blows his head off, and then boom! Like, damn. Just destroy them. And that's the thing, this place is like so criminalized and unlawful that essentially it doesn't matter. Everyone kills each other. It's just a place of crazy. Honestly, this is the epitome of what Cyberpunk is like. Oh, that's so creepy. It's like, hey, I could get you a new body if you like. And she's like, get out of here, pervert. That was funny. So, she's met up with this little dwarf fella. Who is, I believe it's a former contact. And he's beating up some dude, probably because he did something to him or took his money or something. He knows what to do when he's around her, is basically follow her orders and don't mess with her because he'll be in trouble. I love his walk. So we're entering a place where this guy will have details on the Sagawa. But watch his walk. Yeah, it's such a crazy walk. So he's brought her to his boss. He's like, there's a lady here to come see you. It's like, okay. Turns around. Where is she? And she's in Viz and she's talking to him. Basically trying to get all the details on him. So this guy, he's basically a nerd. He's like the epitome of a basement nerd. And he's got his sex bots all around him. And he's got these really long fingernails as well. Like you can tell he just doesn't care. He's been in there too long. And he just hooks himself up to his computer. Yeah, she basically just getting info off him. Gonna blackmail him if he doesn't do it. So he's like, alright, yeah, free in the house, it's all good. You can have it, it's all good. Man, look at them. Imagine having just one of them bots just chilling around your room. Like, I get it. But at the same time, maybe not. I don't know. So, Bato and Togasa have entered the, I think it's basically just like a building site. And they're going to tell the foreman that there's a radiation leak, which will get rid of all the workers and stuff because they're after Coil. And I think for the most, I think it's to basically mean there's no collateral damage and stuff like that, and it's also to help with Sagawa when the Major enters it. Where's the part where he tells him? This part here, it's like full on Looney Tunes. His freaking helmet just flies up off his head. It's great. And the way he runs. Whee! Great. So, they're off. They're heading down. And for some reason, the Fuchikoma's having issues. Something to do with the grapple lines are frozen. Bato's saying, well, you should have turned your heater on like I told you. Which tells you how cold it is there if they're freezing the frickin' Fuchikomas. And they get attacked by some type of, I don't know if... It's not a think tank, but it's another type of tank-like robot. Almost gets shot to pieces. Bato jumps off. Tokusa helps out, blows it apart, jumps down. There's a boat full of gold, which is, wondering why. Which is when he bumps into Coil. There he is. Very fast fella. Look at him go. However, Bato is way stronger and just better, and he rips his arm off. As he's about to get him, though, another tank jumps on top of him. And Tokusa helps out. I love how just blasting and Bato shitting themselves. Like, ah! Just screaming. All the cartridges just flying out of the Fuchikoma too. So, Kyle runs away. Bato says, stop or I'll shoot, essentially. Does he stop? No, he does not. Bang, 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 and there's cartridges, and he drops, and he's dead. What you gotta do? If someone tells you to freeze with a gun, you freeze. Otherwise you get shooted. Yeah, Tokusa saying, actually it was Ishikawa as well, it wasn't just Tokusa. Collecting all the gold. Attention. I'm the timeline police and I'm the guy who will correct what the other guy has told you so far. Sagawa moved into the far north region to exploit the instability. Kagasaki was part of public security and was sent to get info on the military and the underground base. However, Kagasaki was actually embezzling money, colluding with General Marlov, converting stolen money into gold. This gold was used to bankroll the ambassador's rise. Coyle was sent into the region, as we were told. However, he was sent to recover the gold. Now, with Aramaki's informant giving him the information needed, sent in, and completely foiled the plan. This is a timeline police, and I hope the correction was done. I will see you next time. And the little fella has helped Major get to the building where Sagawa is. So she enters and says she's a photographer, so she walks through, she has the details and the permit and everything. I like this place. It's like all clean and stuff, and it's all just robot. Basically just ran by robots. So I think the whole point was when he said there was radiation, all of the guys who would have been working here have left, I think. And that's why there's only machines left. That's all she's saying, like a lot of it, all of the things have been roboticized and it's harder for people to get their own work and stuff. There's like a little like shanty hut up there, which is interesting. Yeah, that's the facility. Little robots, I'll show you anyway. There we go. Little security robots kind of look like a little caterpillar. And she blasts it. This guy's panicking a little. Tells him to freeze once again. He doesn't, and she blasts him. Finds out he's a machine. She's hacking into his stuff. This is kind of cool as well. It's like she's got like a portable hacking device or a generator or something. And when it's like a fuse actually. Like when she hacks into it and it doesn't work and it overloads, it just overloads the device. I think it's really cool. This place is really interesting too. It's got very ornate decoration and some big statues and stuff, all marble and things. This is what I like. It's like a portable CD player. Really neat. And this is the effect I was talking about before. There you go. So you got like the pixelation that goes into her brain, and then you've got this effect. Basically just hacking in. Getting all the details she needs. While she's doing this, she gets caught off guard by something. And it's a big giant, looks like a statue, trying to crush her head. Luckily she has a gun and just blasts its arm off. Well, its hand. So she has to fight a giant statue, and she finds out that the guy she's after is in the head above there. Like, he's got a head that's like attached to all his cables, and his body is also attached to cables, so all of his bodies are like part of the walls. He goes invisible. He freaks out and is like, okay, I'm gonna get my main body, which is apparently a woman. He talks about how stiff it is because he hasn't used her in a while. Well, yeah, he basically just has bodies that you can attach to on the walls. He thinks it's a smart idea by getting in that body, but unfortunately, Motoko was invisible and got to the exit before he did. She calls him freaky as well because he's in a woman's body, which I thought was funny. And I don't know if she shoots him, but she does have a gun aiming right at him. So I assume she shoots him. And then this is Aramaki chatting with the minister. Talking about everything went and things. This is a cool shot. Yeah, it's a really nice shot. Like, it's got the sunset and the autumn trees. And Major in a very cool outfit. Basically talking about how Bato's going to go see, well, to pay his respects to Yano and stuff. But Aramaki's like, you should go and say some things. And it's like, I don't know what I'd say. And then Aramaki's like, yeah, same here. So it's a big deal, obviously, they lost someone. Her outfit's really interesting, too. It's like a long purple dress with these sort of golden... I don't know what it is, like shoulder pads. It's crazy. Yeah, she's tasked with going to with Bato. Bit of a sad moment here, talking about it. She gets a bit philosophical and saying essentially when she dies, she's probably just going to have her body taken and people experimenting. It's pretty sad. I like this too. You've got like the cityscape, and then you've got the reflection of the window and Bato. In the background, it's Yano's mother and brother. And you can see that in the reflection. His brother is extremely pissed and angry. So Bato just steps on the flowers and just leaves them, because it's not something he can handle. Yeah, there you go. All the dead. Yeah, so he's very upset, and Bato can't really handle it, so yeah. That was the episode. Once again, another really good episode. This one was a very serious one as well, similar to the last. Like, you've got little funny parts as usual, but this one was a lot more serious. Especially if having a death. And once again, we finish with a lovely piece of illustration. I really like this one. I like how everyone's got their own little flowers and things. Same as what Bato was going to have for Yano. It's got a very abstract style to it. Mainly the background. The background's just... You can tell they're like in the city and stuff, like urban area, but it's like... It's just shades of blue with swashes of it. This one's by Mahiro Maeda, or Maeda. And I think it's a really good one. There's a lot of use of colour, and the orange from the flowers is like reflection, like reflecting off people and illuminating. And it's nice that they're all here. So you got Ishikawa, Saito, Aramaki, Bato, Togasa, Major, Bomber, and Balls. No, I forgot. What's his name? I thought of it the other day as well. I'll get to it. He's the guy with the knife usually. So usually what I remember. And in Rise he's a gambler. But yeah, it's cool to see the entire team there. But that is the end of the review slash analysis slash react slash my opinion slash. Hope everyone enjoyed. We have 6 episodes? Wait, hold on, we're on 5. No, we're on 5 episodes. We got 5 episodes left. And I've been enjoying every time I've been watching them. I've watched them more than once. To get these reviews pretty good and all that stuff. Hold on. I'm gonna go bigger. But yeah, I do hope everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone's been enjoying my content. I do want to get other things out, like I did the Beast of Reincarnation review, which was something different. So I'll be doing that every now and then, but you will be having my Ghost in the Shell things, obviously. Now, I ordered a book from the same creator as Ghost in the Shell, Shiro. And it's Appleseed. I think I've seen like some film or some clips and things. But it's like it's a book like this. It's gonna be big and very cool. I've never really read into Appleseed. It's just as cool as Ghost in the Shell, with its art style and its characters and things. But I think I might do a video on that when it arrives, because it would be really cool. Just going through the book and seeing how good it is. But I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a lovely day. Do like and subscribe if you want. If you do not, it is perfectly fine. But I will see you next time in the next review, manga, comparison, all them things, whichever one I'll do. But I'll see you there.